I've got so much that I'm going to be documenting. This is the last month of my hba1c documentary. Hi people, so if you didn't realise, the whole of December month was not recorded and I didn't film anything and nothing was posted for this little thing, and that'd be because that so I'd filmed a couple of clips from the first 2-ish weeks and I got a couple of videos, like clips of the video done, and then past that point something had happened, and just for mine and other people's safety, my phone and stuff was taken off me. So I didn't have that, and also I couldn't use that to check my sugars through my Libre, and like I think I mentioned it in the first video, I don't check my sugars if I haven't got my Libre in. And because of this, and I wasn't allowed to leave the house, and then I wasn't able to check my sugars or anything, and I wasn't doing it. It then just kind of spiraled out of control, and then I wasn't doing anything. So I ended up just not filming anything because I wasn't doing anything, because I didn't film anything. So that is the reason why there's nothing for the last month, and I did film this in the rest of this little section, but it just took so long, so I just wanted to quickly come on here and say that. But yeah, but we're back. This January, my appointment is the 1st of February, so we have literally less than a month to do whatever I can to bring it down. I don't know if I mentioned the target that I'm set for myself. I'm going to mention it now, and the target is 70s or 80s. If it's in its 70s or 80s, I'll be happier than fucking clowns in a circus. Obviously, there's been some people who said like 50s, 60s. I've had some people say 70s, which is on board with what I'm saying. I did want to get it lower, but we had the slip up last month, and it made it very difficult. So yeah, but I think I'm booking an appointment with my dietitian, and I'm booking an appointment with my youth worker to talk to them about first of all my emotions, and then second of all getting back into the carb counting and whatnot, because I kind of went off of that. So I'm trying to get back on track. I'm trying to get back on track the minute I fall off instead of letting it worsen. But that is the update. This week's goal is to carb count. Obviously I was able to do all of this before the month of December. I was able to do it all. It was all working out and it was all good. It was great. And then my personal situation happened, and it got very hard for me to do, and it all just kind of plummeted. I'm not gonna lie, I went straight back to the beginning, which is hard because I had done so well. So it is taking it out of me, and I'm getting very upset about it because I got so far. But yeah, so both them appointments are on their way. I need to put a new Libre in because I haven't got one in at the moment, because during Christmas I wasn't able to go and pick up my prescription to go get any new ones. So I need to go and get them. I need to put a new one in. Today I actually injected for everything I ate, which I'm very proud of because I haven't done that in a long while. It is just getting back on track with the carb counting that I really want to do. So yeah, I'm going to film what I can this month because my actual appointment's next month. And then we'll see what we've done. We'll see what we've achieved. Anything below 19, I'll be happy. But realistically, I would like it to be in its 70s or 80s. Realistically. But yeah, it's just finding the motivation to do it again. I haven't got it. But I'm really trying my hardest right now. Hi guys. I know that you guys can't see me very well, but that's okay, because I'd rather you not, because I'm currently crying, so I'd rather you not be able to see me very well. At some point you will, because it is just dependent on the colour, but yeah. It's been, I kid you not, 5 minutes since I filmed the last clip, and I'm now sat here crying. And I'll tell you why. I'm sat here crying because of the fact that I was doing so well, and I got to the point where I was injecting all the time, and I was carb counting, and I was checking my sugars, and I was rotating, and I was so much happier in what I was doing. And now I've gone back to square one, and I'm back where I started. And it always happens. Like, genuinely, it always happens. Like, it doesn't matter how far I get, I will always get to a certain point, and I will fall, and I won't pick myself up quick enough for me to stop that fall escalating, and for me to stop it going any further than what it is. I do it every time. I do it every single time I get, like, it could be like one little thing I do right, and I'll get happy, and I will get to a point and I will fall, and I won't pick myself back up, and I'm stuck in that same position. It happens every time, and I'm more upset at the fact that it wasn't the fact that I was just doing one or two little things. I was doing so much. I was testing, I was carb counting, I was injecting, I was rotating, I was, doing my Libres when I should have. I was doing so much more, and I'm still falling, and it is disheartening. It really is, because it's like that I want to bounce back, and I don't want to cry over it, and I don't want to be sad about it, but it's just like every single time that I fall down and stay there, by the time I pick myself back up and have another go at it, I don't want to anymore. I feel like I'm as strong to actually want to continue. And genuinely I don't. And it's like, I've always said that I will try my hardest to never let my diabetes control me or get in the way of what I'm doing. Like, I'm still gonna go out and I'm still gonna hang out with my mates, and I'm still gonna eat my food, and I'm still gonna, play sports or do whatever I was doing when I got diagnosed, I'm still gonna go out and be Kelsey. Like, yeah, I'll be Kelsey with diabetes, but I'm still gonna go out and be Kelsey, and I'm still gonna be happy, and I'm still gonna be bubbly, But it's like, diabetes is literally my life. Like, there's no switching it on and off, there's no pushing it to the side, there's no we'll come back to it another day. It's literally my life. It's my first thought of the day, it's my last thought in the day. it's the first thing that I think of when I go and get food, or when I think about having a drink or something, or if I don't feel too well. It's the first, like, you know, it's the first thing that I think of for a lot of things. It's hard to feel like I am in control, and it's hard to not be upset when such a big factor of my life isn't going the way that I want it to, and isn't, you know, like, knowing that I can do it, because I've been there and I've done it literally less than a month ago, and I was doing it. So to know that I can do it, but now I'm sat here and I feel like I physically can't, it's aggravating as well as disheartening. So it's hard to not get upset, and it's hard to feel like I am in control, because I am upset and I don't feel like I'm in control. So I have sent out a follow-up email to both my dietitian and my youth worker, or whatever she is. I'm not too sure what she does. I'm not sure what she's called. No, she does. I'm not sure what she's called. And I've just said that I feel that I do need to see them, and I do need it to be before my appointment on the 1st of February. So if they could get back to me, that'd be great. So I've done that. I worked out my carbs before I left the house today, for college, and I think I'm going to do the same thing tomorrow for college, because I do find that easier, which I guess that's a positive. You know, found a little thing to do that's helping me. It's 11:30 at night right now. Bye guys. Hi peeps, so it is Saturday. It's a couple of days since the last clip, and I just want to say that I've been carb counting a lot more. It's not where I wanted to be, and it definitely is not where I was before I had my little fall and my little kind of, I don't know what you want to call it. It just wasn't what it was before, but we're getting there, because I have started carb counting, and that is still progress. So I think, so I'm happy with that. I think my issue is that I will have a fall, and then if I don't come back where I left off immediately, I won't want to do it. But I have to realise that small progress is still progress. So this is still progress. It might not be a lot, and I might not be where I wanted to be, but I have still made progress because I am carb counting. So I hope you guys have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you in the next clip. Alright guys, so it's been a long while since I updated you guys. I'm just getting really bad at updating news, because I kind of went down this, like, coming back into it, I went down it a different way than I did last time from the first video. So yeah, not really been updating you guys, but I've got my Libre in. I don't know if I showed you that or not, but I've got my Libre in, and I'm checking a lot more, checking my sugars. I'm injecting a lot more, doing corrections. Everything's just kind of, it's where I want to be, considering where I was before my last appointment. So I'm really proud of myself, and I'm really happy with what I'm doing. I've got my next appointment on the 1st of February, so there's that. I'm carb counting a lot more. I'm just, like I said, I'm just where I feel like I'm where I should be, considering what I was like before, like I said. So I'm really happy. Everything's going good right now. I'm very happy. Hi guys, so it's the 31st of January today, which means it's the last day of the month, and it also means that tomorrow is my appointment with my consultant. So right now the time is currently 10:41. Currently filling out my pump questionnaire, and hopefully I can move on to getting the pump. But yeah, I think it's just kind of like the same update as what it has been for a little while. I'm not 100% where I want to be. You know, I'm not 100% doing everything correct at the moment, and I'm not doing everything, like, I'm not doing all of it 100% of the time, but I'm doing more than what I was before. So I'm using my blood meter a lot more. Like, I haven't currently got a Libre in my arm right now because I haven't got any spare ones. I haven't got any. But it's like using my blood meter and actually using it and checking my sugars. I never used to do it before. Or it's like being in McDonald's and carb counting and actually using the resources I've got. Now, I was doing it, but I wasn't doing it as much, and now I actually am. So like, yeah, I might not be doing all of it correctly, and you know, whatever you deem as the right thing 100% of the time, but I'm doing a lot better than I was before. I am a little scared, I can't lie, I'm a little scared to see my doctor tomorrow. I'm a little scared, but we're just gonna hope for the best. I'm gonna be honest with them. I'm gonna take whatever they say. I'm gonna hear it. I'm gonna take it on the chin. You know, I'm gonna leave there, and yeah. If my hba1c hasn't come down at least into the 80s, I will be upset. I will be. I can't lie. I will be. But I've also got to think I did have a bit of a down, which meant I wasn't doing any of it, which was kind of hard to come out of. So just not be harsh on myself. We're not gonna be harsh on ourselves, guys. So yeah. Hi guys, just ignore everything that's wrong about this video, like with the wire. I don't know if you can see, but there's a shining light right at the bottom. I don't know what it is. Just ignore everything that's going wrong right now. But it is currently Thursday, and yesterday I had my doctor's appointment. Yay! So in the first video of this, in the beginning of it, I put everyone's predictions for what my hba1c would be. Do you ever shut up? I would just like to say I didn't hit a target. If you didn't know, the target for myself was at least to be in its 80s, maybe 70s, something like that. I know that it changed at one point. I didn't reach any of them predictions or targets. My hba1c has come down to 90, and if you can't remember or whatnot, you weren't here, you didn't watch the first one, which you should definitely do. My hba1c before I had these 3 months was 96. So it's only come down by 6, but it's still come down, and that's the main point, is that it's come down, and I'm happy. So that's what matters right now, is the fact that it's come down. Yes, it's only 6, but it's come down. A little progress is better than no progress, and that's what I'm telling myself, because that is the truth. I can't expect myself to go nearly 6 years not doing anything correct, having these bad habits, having literally, even within these 3 months, I had a bit of time where I wasn't doing anything correctly or the way that I wanted it to go, because I had something going on. So I can't expect nearly 6 years of not doing what I'm expecting myself to do and it drop dramatically. So I'm telling myself that small progress is better than no progress, because it is. Small progress is better than no progress. I'm happy that I made the progress in the first place, even if it's just by 6. But yeah, no changes were made to anything that I'm doing. Ratios, Traceba, nothing. No changes have been done there. I have an appointment with my dietitian next week on the 10th, and it's a Friday, I believe. And I have a physical pump showcase on the 16th. So we're looking into pumps, guys. We're looking into pumps. Stop it. I feel like I should keep this series going. until my hba1c is where it's meant to be. I think I should keep this little thing going. I think I should. But yeah, so nothing dramatically has changed within my ratios, Jaceba. You know, my consultant's very happy with me. My dietitian is proud at the fact that I'm using the advice that she's given me, because yeah, that was the one that I wasn't listening to the most. But yeah, so we're gonna be looking at pumps, and there's that. Yeah, it's unrealistic to have all that happen and want a big drop, because it's just not gonna happen, and it's not fair on myself getting upset over something that I know deep down is not gonna happen. A big drop like that ain't gonna happen. And I think the biggest thing as well was that over these 3 months, like since I've been diagnosed for nearly 6 years. It'll be 6 years this year, guys. And I've known I've had diabetes the whole time, you know, I'm aware of it. I know that it's something that I do. I know that I've got it. I know what the consequences are. I know what, you know, I know the good and the bad to it. But it was only during these 3 months that I actually sat there and I was like, and I think I fully accepted it, like, you know, yeah, fully accepted it. Within these 3 months, it's the first time I fully accepted it, and it was like, no, this is my life. This is what I do. I've accepted it, and it's not something that I look at nastily. And I think that change was coming anyway, because over the last year or so I haven't looked at it as nastily as I used to, but I was still kind of looking at it nastily or treating myself bad if I was having a bad day with it. Whereas now I've come to terms a lot more. I don't look at it nastily at all. It's something that I live with. It's something that I'm gonna have, and I can't change that fact. And I've accepted it, like I said. So within realising that, it then made me realise that a big drop isn't going to happen, and we might have a bigger drop next time, but it won't happen this time. Something's making a squeaky noise. I've got the cat breathing there like there's no fucking tomorrow. He's gasping for air. So squeaking. I don't know if you can hear it or not. I'm currently ill as well. The main thing is that I'm smiling so much more now. I'm checking my, literally guys, listen to this. I'm so proud of myself, honestly I am. Listen, I'm checking my sugars on my blood meter if I've not got Libre in, because at the moment I don't. But I'll show you my arms, I don't have it in. Because I need to get new ones, because I haven't got any more. So I use my blood meter if I haven't got Libre in. I'm doing my corrections. I might not be doing all my corrections, but I'm doing my corrections, which is better than nothing, because I wasn't doing that. I'm weighing my food now, which I'm telling you this now, I would never weigh my food unless I was at my nan's, because she'd force me. Carb counting, like I said, I might not be carb counting everything, but I'm carb counting. But yeah, the biggest thing that helped me with my carb counting as well was like with takeaway things like McDonald's, Nando's, Greg's, wherever you eat. Like you can do this with KFC, Burger King. You know, if you're in America, what's over there? Taco Bell, In-N-Out. You know, whatever you have, wherever you are, find out the carbs on their online thing. And doing this every time you go out, it takes a while. Like, I'm not going to sit and like it does. I understand that. So what I did was I went online and I found the carbs. I know what I eat. I know that that's what I eat. When I find something I like, I will stick to them couple things that I eat and I like. So I looked at the carbs on what I eat, which is nuggets, the sweet chili wrap, obviously the chips, the McFlurry that I have, the Euro McFlurry. You know, look at all the carbs for that, and then I write that down on my notes app. I have a notes in my notes app, and it's literally carbs. And I have a heading, so McDonald's, Nando's, Greg's. Find out the carbs what you eat and put it in that note. And then instead of having to go online and whatnot and do that, it's just there and it's ready. And I found it a lot more easier, and that's something that's helped me. So yeah, that's a tip. If it works for you, it works for you. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Everything's going to work for everyone. I've cried during this video, and that's going to go in there. That's going to be on the internet forever. I have no shame. Good night, people.